Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to another edition of 365 Inspirational Quotes with me, your life coach, Teena Jones. Well, it's day 10. We are moving right on along. If you are new, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And all my loyal viewers, thank you once again for tuning in to another edition tonight. And if you are in Texas, our weather is something else. Houston, it was 74 degrees today. 2 days ago, it was 49. We had flip-flops on today. 3 days ago, we had on boots, a scarf, hat, coat, fireplace, heat. Now the air is on. But that's Texas. It is what it is, right? Oh my goodness. How was your day? I hope you had a happy day. I hope your day was good. I hope it was successful. I hope it was productive. But if it wasn't, exit out, put a period on it. It's time to begin again. Get your notebooks out, get your pen and pad, your iPad, iPhone, Android phone, whatever it is you take notes with, because I have an exciting quote for you tonight. And it's action-packed, meaning I have a lot to say. So we're just going to jump right in. Are you ready? This author is unknown, and the quote is, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about dancing in the rain." We're going to talk about non-resistance today. Whenever you hear that word, it conjures up the word weakness. Many people think weakness when they think non-resistance, but it's the total opposite of weakness. It is strength. To be able to be in a situation that normally you want to resist and fight, but instead you don't, you surrender, it's a very powerful place to be. And I want to give you the tools you need to start practicing non-resistance tonight, right here today. Whenever you resist, it conjures up being tense, stress. And that's what makes the body sick. Dis-ease comes from stress. And so, especially if you're over the age of 40 and up, we can't afford to have unnecessary stress in our body. And non-resistance is one of the things that when you start practicing it, stress will dissipate on its own. It will go away when you start practicing non-resistance. And so you want to get in the habit of knowing that this universe is abundant. There is plenty available for everything. Plenty of opportunities, plenty of men, plenty of women, plenty of wonderful soulmate relationships, plenty of perfect health. There's plenty of healing. There is abundance because God is abundant. Okay? And so you just have to align yourself with abundance, with non-resistance. And the first thing you do is stop resisting. Okay? And so when you think, I know I used to, let me just speak for myself. Whenever you hear the word non-resistance, you think, well, if I don't resist, it's going to stick around. If I just accept these fat arms and fat belly and fat behind, and if I just accept it, it won't change. But that's deception. That is not the truth. It is far from the truth. Okay? What you resist will persist. You'll get more of it, if anything. That's what the ego don't tell you. You're going to get more of it. Every time you complain about this or that, that's what's going to happen. And so you've got to get in the habit of practicing non-resistance. There are 3 things that I want you guys to write down that Eckhart Tolle talks about when it comes to non-resistance that I love and practice myself. The 3 things are change it, leave it, accept it. So you can bring up different scenarios and apply these 3 principles to each one of them. Let's say your job. You hate your job. The money stinks. You hate the people you work with. The location sucks. And everything about it, you just hate getting up in the morning going. Okay. I hope I kind of listed all the main things for why you hate your job. So let's just use that as an example. You can change it, meaning you just go get you another job. You can leave. You can say, bye, I don't want to work here anymore. Or you can accept. Those are your options. Change it, leave it, accept it. Anything else is drama. Anything else is cheap drama. Anything else is resistance. Anything else is complaining. Anything else is being a victim. Anything else is resistance. So you can use that in a relationship, whether you're in one or not in one. If you can't change it, okay, you want a soulmate, change it. Well, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm going out, I'm trying to meet somebody. Can't leave it, but you can accept it. You can say, for now, it is what it is, and love your life right now. We're not saying in the future it can't change. Remember, we do affirmations, we're writing new stories, we meditate, we do guided meditation on the things that we want. But remember how we talked about yesterday, play through it, when there's two vibes? There's two vibes going on. The one that you have in your mind, meaning guided meditation, the new life, the one you have in your notebook. And then you have the vibe of the reality of the situation. So let's use your body for an example. In my mind, I'm healthy, whole, and complete. I'm so happy that I'm healthy, whole, and complete. In reality, I may have what the doctors call a disease. Okay, that's the reality. Now, I can accept that for now, this is in my body. But I can also know the truth at the same time. To resist reality is to say, this should not be happening. That is what's going to make you suffer. That's what's going to make you lose your mind. It's when you resist and you fight what is. You cannot fight what, well, you can. I was going to say you can't fight what is. You can, you're just going to lose. God is God. When he wants something to happen, it's happening. When he don't want something to happen, it ain't going to happen. It's just that simple. And all the resisting and the fighting and you're just wasting time. The only thing you're doing is making your blood pressure go up. Putting yourself in a situation where you need antidepressants so you can sleep good. You're losing sleep because you're fighting what is. But when you come to the realization of acceptance and non-resistance, now you're opening yourself up to the miracle. Because God speaks quietly. He speaks in a quiet voice. So you can't hear him while you're all running and ranting like your, neck is cut off like a chicken, just running around trying to fix it. Now, I used to be like that when I was young, in my 20s. I used to have a motto that I'm not going to let grass grow up under my feet, right? Because in this society, we uplift action. No, action. No. High quality action is fine. Nothing moves but your mind anyway. So why not move it to where you want it to be? All that running around is because the ego mind in you is telling you, well, you should do something. If this happened, you need to do this. You need to do that. Now the ego is running you instead of you running the ego. That's the problem. That is a serious problem. So from this point forward, we're going to practice non-resistance. And the place to start is in your life right now. Whatever it is you're resisting, stop it. Start embracing it. Start loving it. Start embracing whatever it is that your mind say you need to fight. You don't need to fight. You need to love. You need to embrace. You need to accept and allow the spiritual solution to come up for your problem. There's always a spiritual solution to your problem. Always. No exceptions. No exceptions. But you can't hear it, and you will not hear it if you're trying to solve it yourself, if you're trying to control it yourself, if you're trying to fix it yourself. You've got to get in a place of non-resistance. And it takes practice. It doesn't happen overnight, but you can begin to practice it now. And you practice it with the things you're resisting. From, like I said, your body, your job, your relationship, whatever the case may be. If you ever learn how to swim, they tell you don't fight. That's the worst thing you can do. It's fight when you are about to drown, when you feel yourself drowning. They said, do not fight. Relax. It's the first thing they tell you to do. They said the fighting is what drowns you. That's what kills you because you're panicking. Don't panic. When you have that knee-jerk reaction to want to panic, don't. That's when you give yourself permission. Let me call myself out when I begin to do that. You pray the prayer, God, when I'm about to go into my neurosis, wake me up. Allow me to know that this is where I mess up. I'm not going to fall for it this time. I'm going to love. When you have an unexpected situation like I had the other day, picking up my son up at 11 o'clock at night, and the temperature was like 35 degrees, and I have a blowout. Pop, I hear. Car started going kind of sideways, and I pull over. Call my son. I said, you need to get a ride. I'm at the service station. I told him the situation. He said, okay. Then I called AAA. And then that was it. I took action. Not, why is this happening to me? Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, why things always happen to me like that? No victims. It is what it is. It happens to everyone. Okay? So practicing non-resistance, in my mind, I said, thank you, God, that I had a blowout. You may have been saving me for an accident. Somebody may have ran the light down there. I don't need to know why, because I know God is always for me. That's that trust that you have to have in the universe and in the higher power. You have to have that trust that this right here is for the best of me. Can't understand it. I may not see it, but that's when you trust, But at the end of the day, non-resistance brings you peace of mind. You don't edge God out. That's the meaning of ego. EGO means edging God out. Don't edge God out by fighting, by taking unnecessary action, just moving just to be moving. We're too old for that. It's kind of put that aside, put those actions away, and start taking high quality action. When something say move, or all of a sudden you get a phone call, those are the ones that give you goosebumps. I got millions of those kind of examples that I could give you, but we don't have time. But that is today's quote. I'm going to repeat it once again. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. All right, today's affirmation, it's all good. No matter what it looks like, it's all good because this too shall pass. It's not here to stay, it's here to go. All right, whatever it is, just learn to embrace it. Well, that ends today's quote and commentary. I think I did okay with time. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions about today's quote or any of the other quotes, email me, naturalborncoach@hotmail.com. Have a great evening. I'll see you for day 11. Thank you once again for sharing your time with me. I love you all. Bye-bye.